And back to the mining story, at least 4 miners have died following a seismic event at the Sibanye-Stillwater Western Area mine, Gauteng. In a statement, the National Union of Mine Workers said 5 out of the 13 miners that were trapped have been rescued. The remaining 4 miners are unaccounted for, and rescue operations are continuing at the West Rand mine. The seismic event occurred on Thursday afternoon at around 1:30 p.m., and it was triggered by a rock fall in an operating stope. The union said it is angry at the rate at which mining incidents are happening at the Sibanye-Stillwater. And Sibanye Gold spokesperson James Wellstead joins us on the phone line. James, can you hear me?
I can.
James, thank you for joining us. Now, James, can you confirm the number of people who have lost their lives?
Yes, so we've freed 10 of the 13 employees who were trapped as a result of the seismic incident. 4 of those, unfortunately, have succumbed to their injuries, and then we've got 6 in hospital under observation who appear to be stable at this point. So that means that there are 3 employees who are still underground, who we are still trying to free and bring up to the surface.
Okay, James, it's giving our viewers and a lot of people a lot of concern. This is, for some, is starting to feel like something that is starting to occur on a regular basis. Would you agree with that?
What do you mean exactly in terms of accidents?
In terms of accidents, it's starting to be a regular occurrence. As we interview a lot of people on the ground, there's a lot of finger pointing. What can you say about this current situation? Who's to blame, and what can be done in future to prevent it?
Listen, it's difficult to say who's to blame right now. Obviously, there was a significant seismic event which happened yesterday. Generally, there was one an hour earlier on the west side of the mine, which our support systems were adequate, and we didn't have any fall of ground of this nature, and that was a bigger event. So it's not clear exactly why, in this instance, our support standards there was a collapse of the hanging wall of this stope. But obviously, that will be subject to an investigation with the Department of Mineral Resources, and we'll see what was the cause of it. But, we do everything in our power to try and ensure that there are no injuries or fatalities at our operations. This is extremely regrettable.
Okay, James, picking up on what you've just said, what is the company going to do to ensure safety measures going forward?
Well, obviously, we'll have to investigate the cause and what led to the collapse of the ground. And if it is due to inadequate support from our side, obviously then we'll have to take action on that side. If we can identify where there's a shortcoming in our safety standards or support, then we'll obviously have to rectify that and make sure that we roll it out across the operation.
Okay, James, let me be quite straightforward with you. A lot of people believe that not enough is being done to protect the lives of workers. And to that, you say what?
That's totally untrue. We put a lot of effort and a significant amount of expenditure in the mining industry is directed towards safety and to make sure that the workplace environment is suitable for operating in. We are continually looking at and revising and upgrading our safety standards. And, obviously we do try and prevent injuries as much as possible. But, that's totally untrue.
All right, James, once again, thank you for your insight and analysis.